everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where today we are doing our Wine Unwind. We apologize for being a little bit late. Our schedules, they're locked into that 6 o'clock, and so today, because we're starting at 5:30, or I guess it's 5:40 right now, we're all out of sorts. We don't know what to do, but we're here now, guys. We're here now.
New setup and everything, second week. I'm literally sweating. You can see it now. I'm super close to me, but yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot, but you know what? We're trying new things, and we're always growing and stuff. We have a new background. I freaking love this little background.
I do like that little thing. Yeah, I do like that it moves around and it does a bunch of cool shit. But yeah, the problem was why we're late was we don't have any medium wide shot right now, as you guys can see. Currently, I'm looking at our tripod with pieces of it on the ground in the kitchen.
It's broken. It crumbled apart, and then I had to open up. There's a third camera that we've never used on the show before, and it's working fine. You open up the SD slot, you put cards in there. I use it for work all the time, but today decided that there was just going to be a bunch of metal pieces just out of whack. So I couldn't insert an SD card.
And it decided that it was going to do that roughly right
now.
The thing. Also, the hockey kid spitting the actual facts, dude. Yeah, man, I'm going to be taking it on the easier side of things this evening for certain. For those of you who were with us yesterday during our first ever time going live for the first football game of the season, it was a lot of fun. My memory is kind of like in and out. Like, I remember most of the first, most of the second quarter, and the third and the fourth quarter, they definitely start phasing in and out. So it's gonna be a little bit more of an unwind and less of like a fucking ramp up as it was yesterday. So
yeah, well, you came to the right show.
I came to the right show. I came to the right show, man.
So welcome everybody, Hockey Kid. Hello, Ryan, Iceberg, Red Sox, Star Drew. If you guys are new here, I see a few new you guys actually. If you guys are new here, we answer your questions. In front of us, you would see in the watch shop, there's a box. There's a box right here full of your questions that you guys submit through our Instagram, Twitter, whatever, YouTube. And as well, you guys ask questions in the chat, and we will get back to you guys.
And I think that it's right around the perfect time to start talking about the title of this video, which is obviously what is on every single Blue Jays, not only just Blue Jays fans, Boston Red Sox fans, Yankees fans, everyone in baseball.
John Boy is freaking out.
I saw it, dude.
He's freaking out.
I saw what you're referring to.
Not John Boy, but Jake's more like, I need that Blue Jays Kool-Aid. That's exactly what he said.
Oh yeah, dude.
I want that Blue Jays
I mean, like he also said too, it's just like they are a better team than we are. They are a better team than the Red Sox. It basically, you know, we kept saying the entire time, for those of you who watch John Boy, that's what we're referring to right now. But we basically kept saying the entire time, like, we just need to show them, we need to shove it in their faces, and then that we'll finally get the respect, right? Because I mean, from their standpoint, they're looking at our team, they're thinking, yeah, like, you know, it's kind of nice, but like...
Yeah, they haven't proven anything yet. Their pitching is so bad, but now that no one can say anything about the pitching.
Nobody can say anything, dude.
Then we're good. Like, no one, like, you look at the Tampa Bay Rays, they have a really good offense, but you look at some of the teams who don't have good offenses, but have great pitching, and they're in the playoffs right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, and I mean, like, basically, Jake and John Boy, they came out, and they were talking, and, like, John Boy was not having it today, man.
Oh,
like,
he was silent.
He was very upset, and Jake basically said, like, these guys are crazy good, and we gotta put some respect on their names, and he thinks that we are gonna be taking not only that second wild card, but the first one, man, with all the momentum that we have. And I mean, I tend to agree with him, right? Like, everything is clicking, so this is all positive stuff. Hello, Packers GOAT. Yo! Mike's, their room is the Mike's. Let's go, boys, 1,000,000%. Okay, so I was just pulling this up right now and looking at the FanGraphs playoff odds. Read them out, Adam.
Okay, well, I mean, obviously 100% to the Tampa Bay Rays, 88 wins. That's ridiculous. You got the Red Sox. They've been dropping. They're at 76, but a huge drop.
Huge drop.
From the New York Yankees. They're at now 57.7.
57.7%.
And we are at 51.6.
We're
That's
at
huge.
51.6%. That means that more than half of the time we simulate this goddamn thing, so says FanGraphs, we are going to make it. They also say that we have a 4% chance of winning the World Series. Now, I don't know how the hell they come up with these numbers. Like, this is all kind of garbo land.
Nerds.
Yeah, it's a bunch of stupid idiots.
Nerds. That's a
stupid nerd
right there.
It doesn't really work, bro. But basically, guys, we're looking pretty damn good.
We are looking really good. I honestly, this is the time, we said this before, this is the time to get hot. This is the time to get hot going into the postseason.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Going into the postseason when some people get cold. The Yankees, how do you feel about them making playoffs right now?
Well, I mean,
still really pretty good.
I still think that, like, you know, they probably will. I still think that, like, they have a really good chance of doing it. But the thing is, though, right, like, if they make playoffs as they are right now, we're gonna knock them out, dude.
Yeah.
The Blue Jays are gonna knock them out.
Yeah, what are they in their last, like, 10
Oh,
games?
dude, they're awful. And I was looking at it. Remember when we comedically doing that thing where we were like, they gotta go 11-2, or we gotta go 11-2.
What are they?
Dude, I do believe that they actually have gone roughly 2-11, and we have gone 11-2.
Yo, so we haven't lost yet. We haven't lost in September.
No,
we haven't lost.
No, dude. So we were saying that as a joke, being like, "That's probably not gonna happen."
It literally happened.
And it literally fucking happened.
And like now we're in it, and it's like it's so real that I forgot about that joke.
Yes.
I was thinking about that today.
Yes.
That's crazy.
We literally, like we said, this is what has to happen, and it did. Now we thought it was going to be the Boston Red Sox who were going 2-11. But I mean, we'll take the Yankees too. So,
please, yeah. I mean,
I'll take whoever.
Yeah, like literally, I really, really hope we get. Honestly, this is what my perfect wildcard situation is. I hope that one of those teams flops their way into the playoffs because the Mariners are still there.
Yeah.
And I actually don't want to play the Mariners in a one-game series.
I don't know why I don't want to play them, but I also don't.
They've had
They have, dude.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's like fucking Kyle Seager and like all these other guys who like we never talk about because like they're actually not that great. Just annihilate us, bro.
However, I did make a take on Abraham Toro, saying that it was a big loss for them when they traded for him and Kendall Graveman, and he's been like one of their best players.
Dope, dude. He's been very dope. So yeah,
I don't want to face. I want to face a floppy, broken down Yankees or Red Sox team in a one-game series because I'm gonna feel really confident.
I agree, dude. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I actually said this earlier, and I think I'm gonna stick to it too. Is like, I don't care that much who we play in the postseason because if we're playing at this level, then it doesn't matter, right?
True.
It doesn't make. If we were gonna make postseason, we were gonna have to be this bloody hot to begin with.
It's true.
You know? And now we are this hot. It's like if I see the Dodgers out there, like yes, I'm gonna be scared, but I'm also gonna think we can do it.
Yeah. Oh, we got a dono!
Yo!
We got a dono from the AJ Show!
What's up, AJ Show? Go,
What's up?
Jays, go! I hope you guys do it. I mean, my Rays are winning it.
Yeah.
But this is just for fun. For you guys in baseball. Rays up. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, big guy.
AJ
Yeah, and
Show.
I was checking out your channel. Keep up the good work, my guy. The Rays are looking very nice. They are a team I do not want to see come postseason. Hell no, I don't want to see them.
I don't want to see them at all. But that is amazing that you donated to us.
Yes.
Thank you, AJ.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Well, let's get to some questions. Anything else you want to say about the Jays before, like about their? We're probably going to be talking a lot about it this show, anyways. But
anything else I want to say about it? It's really fucking awesome.
It's awesome.
I feel like lighter. You know, food tastes better. More recently.
The sun feels
and you know what?
better.
And I'm actually, for real, dude, for real. Like I feel like there's a presence, there's a life in my body now.
Yeah.
And I will also just say too, and I know both of us were kind of having this conversation like 2 weeks ago, and we're like, damn, like. There's so much more baseball left, and we're just gonna be sputtering.
I remember that.
And I'm just like, God damn it! Like I don't want to
end the season.
Yeah. I was just like, God damn it, man! Like if we're just gonna be like sputtering our way, and Tio's gonna be striking out, and Vlad's gonna be slumping, and everyone's gonna be crapo. Like, do I really want to sit through another month of this shit? And here we are. And
I do want to sit there.
Another month.
Hell
Life. Yes.
They have brought life back into my life.
Yes, dude. Yes, dude. Literally, this has changed everything. And now these next 3 weeks, because I think that's all that is remaining, is like this is huge. This is a critical time.
This is September baseball. This is critical baseball. Pennant race baseball. Obviously, a pennant, I don't think we're in store for a pennant. It's pretty much going to be the Tampa Bay Rays, but the wild card at least.
Yeah, dude, and I mean, like, honestly, right now, the feeling that I have with these Blue Jays is the feeling that I get at the beginning of a football season. Because it's just like, there's literally only like 20 games.
Yeah.
We have to win every single one, and we're about even right now.
Yeah.
You know, if we win more than we lose, then we'll probably make playoffs.
Isn't that crazy? All this season is boiled down to this.
It all boiled down to this. It's like basically we trimmed out the crap of Baltimore and Arizona and all that. We cut the crap, and the elites, the Tampa Bay Rays, can go and chill now for 3 weeks. Yeah. But I mean, for us, the next 20 games, like, that's all that matters. That's the only thing that's matters.
It's just like it's a fight. It's just a fight. Can you scrap your way?
Are you hot right now?
Yes. Can you? And usually the guys who are hot right now win it. The guys who are hot right now win it, and we are one of those guys.
Totally. Guys, hit us with the questions in the chat right now. I'm going to dive into our little question box while we wait for you guys to ask us some stuff. 36 people in here right now. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you guys didn't know already, we're going to be going live actually after this game. It's going to be one big live tonight, guys.
For real.
When am I going to eat dinner? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be going live for the game after this because we have got to watch some of these Blue Jays with you guys, and we're not going to be doing the Sunday live because you know, we're going to be doing some other stuffs. Of course, it's this question, man. Aiden C, and I think this is an @6_TO. Will the Jays make the playoffs? That's the question. He literally just asked it.
Yes. I think so too. And you know how I know they're going to make the playoffs? And this doesn't mean shit, but this is why I'm here on this panel. To talk about what I think.
But to talk about what you think that doesn't mean shit.
Exactly. It doesn't mean any shit at all, but this is why we're here. I'm going to feed you with shit. I'm going to shovel shit into your ears.
Well, go on then, man. They're waiting.
I think we are, because other teams are starting to notice us now. The whole baseball world is starting to notice the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah. And when other teams of high caliber teams, the Yankees, the Dodgers, the Red Sox, they're all starting to go, oh God, those Jays are really scary. Everybody, analysts, MLB Network is starting to say, these guys are scary. We are scary. Everything on paper is coming out now, and it's looking legit, and our pitching's legit. Pitching's going to take us to the postseason, even if our bats are like semi-hot.
No, I agree with you, man. I do think it's going to happen. Like, you know, we were saying 2 weeks ago that we didn't think it's going to happen, and now I've completely flipped the switch, and I am so happy that, like, I can look back at that and be like, you dummy. You don't know. You don't know.
I feel like we're going to go through a growth as a podcast when we go into the next season. We're like, okay, we've seen this before. Everything's looking really bad, but there's still a bunch of baseball left. And I always see comments in the comment section, on Twitter, everywhere, being like, boys, don't worry, there's still time. And I agreed with you, but I didn't want to say it. I'm just like, I know.
Well, I completely agree with all of that. However, just speaking on a statistical standpoint, 2 weeks ago, I mean, we had about a 3% chance to make playoffs.
Was it 3?
It was like down to about that low.
It was like 8 or something.
It was 8, and then when we were at 6.5 games, like, maybe 3 is a bit of an exaggeration, but I think it was around like 5 or something. Like, it was like bloody low. It was like, you know what? Yes, I see what everyone's saying right now. There is games to be played, but are we all simultaneously going to figure out our problems? And we did.
We did.
And we did.
And the other teams did bad.
And they did bad.
That's literally, that needed to happen. And I guess a 5 or 8% chance needed to happen for that to happen. But hey, we're not 100% still. It's still 50% according to Fangraphs. However you want to take that.
Which is actually Draco's question, what is the percentage on making the postseason? And it's roughly 52% right now, like 51.7 I think. So it's like slightly more than half percent chance that we end up making the playoffs. And I don't know how they do their mathematics. They currently have New York ahead of us. But I mean, at this point, I would say that New York is lower than us on the playoffs.
I would agree.
If we're factoring in the momentum, you know, I mean, a hurt Garrett Cole, offense that can't seem to hit the ball properly.
Chapman, and I call him Johnny Lasagna because that's what John Boy calls him. His last name was kind of hard to pronounce.
Lasiaga. Losiag.
It's something
like that,
there's
bro.
a T and there's a T sound in there. I don't know how. It always messes me up. So folks, I just saw this. Also, just freaked me out. I've never seen this change. So sorry. Side note, guys. Our current subscriber goal goes from 350. It was at 3,560, and it just like flips up. It goes by every 10 increments. So it just flipped to 70. Anyways, but yeah, those bullpen guys, Chapman and Johnny Lasagna, injured. So they lost them. I don't know about Cole. It seems minor. I never heard anything.
Yeah, he's not on the IL. So he should be back for his next start. And I mean, it seemed like one of those. But it could also be one of those George Springer things where it's minor. They're definitely not gonna put Cole on the IL unless this guy's dying. They don't want to do that because then they know
it's
crap,
over.
this could be over.
Because Tyone's not been good.
No, they'd be in big trouble if they lost Guerrero.
Yeah, they would.
They need him, dude. They need him to be healthy and performing. So we'll see how he comes back. Also, speaking of subscribers and stuff, if you guys could please do that, subscribe to the channel, and also like this video. The more likes kind of branches us out and helps the YouTube algorithm.
It helps a lot, guys. All right,
Daryl Adams 331. Nick Adam, you guys think we can take the first wild card and make Boston and then fight for second wild card? Do you think that realistically? I know that Jake was talking on John Boy again. Jake was saying he thinks that we're gonna do it. Do you think that that's a little bit too enthusiastic or what?
Well, I think if we we use our eyeballs, we use the eyeball test. When we did our, what is the path to playoffs with the Toronto Blue Jays?
Yes.
Yankees, I had them just going based off paper, winning 94 games. However, if they do drop, a few games, we're ahead of schedule right now. We were supposed to win 88 games if we split that New York series and kind of go on paper the rest of the way. We're ahead of schedule. We won 2 games.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, with that being said, I think it's very possible.
Well, we're definitely within. I think that we're 1.5 games back from the first wild card.
It's right there.
I mean, it is right there, right? So I do think it's well within our range of outcomes. It largely does depend on what Boston's going to be doing. Can they? However, Chris Sale.
He's on COVID.
IL.
They keep getting COVID. And did you hear about I sent the little thing in the chat?
Yeah, I was very close to making a thing on that, actually. That's crazy.
So, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this, whether you think it's true or not. MLB has denied this statement, however.
Yes.
I believe it was Renfro that came out and said that the MLB has told Boston to stop testing for COVID. And MLB's denied it.
Yes. So basically, Renfro was being asked by some people about their whole COVID situation, and he said, MLB has straight up told us don't test anymore for COVID-19.
Right.
Just get the vaccine, and if you're feeling unwell, something like that, which is actually just so ridiculous.
Can you buy it? I can buy anything
totally buy it, dude.
that administration does.
Yeah, 100%.
They have done same people that was involved with Alex Rodriguez in the steroid. It wasn't steroids; it's performance-enhancing drugs. Don't know the exact term of what exactly it was. I watched a documentary on it. But they've done some shady shit.
I mean, they're slimy as hell, man. We got a comment yesterday in our football live stream talking about how the NFL is not woke at all, and I agree with that, man. But MLB is not either. They are a slimy group of little slimy dudes.
They're in terms of wokeness, they recognize social injustice more. But they're controlled by people that are greedy and all they care about is money. And they're like, if Boston keeps falling off, that's money.
Yeah, that's not a good look for them.
We want Boston in the playoffs.
We don't want all of our unvaccinated players getting COVID. And this isn't helpful.
Yeah, and I think they're underneath the 85% vaccination rate.
Well, they gotta be, dude.
That's league standard. Yeah. And they're under it, so they're going to catch it a lot. That makes sense.
Ridiculousness. All right, we got a few questions coming in here. I saw a couple. Question from Saint D'Augustine. Could there be co-MVPs in the AL this year? It has happened before with Keith Hernandez and Willie Stargell in 1979. Wow, now that's something that I hadn't ever thought of.
I don't think there will be. I think I just don't think there will be. I mean, I think that's probably the least outcome that's gonna happen.
I actually, I don't know, man. That's not a bad. That's not bad at all, because let's face it, like if Vlad does win Triple Crown, because he's now making a serious play for it, he's right back in that conversation. If he does win Triple Crown, and obviously Ohtani's done what Ohtani's done, that would be like a pretty good justification in my mind to be like, hey, like both of these guys deserve it,
Fair, but I just, I don't know, maybe I'm just ignorant. I just don't think it's gonna happen because Ohtani's, even though Vlad wins Triple Crown, I watched this on MLB Network and I agree with them today, is that doesn't hold as not enough as a storyline. Nowadays it's all about storyline, and the story of Shohei Ohtani is huge. It is shook baseball more than the story of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And I think that will overcome Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the fact they also take WAR. They take WAR a lot more into account, and like Ohtani's WAR.
Well, his WAR is way better than anybody else, and I mean, like that's very fair. I guess it all depends too, though, on the story that they're telling, right? Because the Shohei Ohtani story's been crazy, but what about the story of how two people won MVP because it was, Triple Crown, and, like
that is incredible.
The craziest season of baseball. I don't know.
I know, like I agree. Like, let's say Ohtani was in the NL, like they're both winning MVP awards.
Yeah, 100%.
Unfortunately.
And Dol Kermis asked, to have co-MVPs, does the voting have to end in a tie? Now that's something that I don't know. So if somebody does know the answer to that, let us know.
I guess that's what it would have to be.
Then in that case, Ohtani's gonna win. Like I thought they'd have to have a sit down conversation, and they're like, all right, so like if we had to pick one, we go Ohtani, but like come on, But if
I think it's just they just vote.
Okay. Well, in that case, Ohtani's gonna get it. Ohtani will get it. Question: what is your percentage of the Jays making the playoffs? Not mathematical. I'll go like 66%.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say 65.
Like 2/3 of the time we do it from here on out.
I think so too. I'm feeling really good that we're making it.
Yeah, I mean, like, I like those odds. That's a hell of a lot better than I would have said like 2 weeks ago.
No, literally at the beginning of this week, one of my girlfriend's uncles asked me, so what is the odds that the Blue Jays make playoffs? He literally asked me this. I get this question all the time, and I said I said 19%.
Right.
That number stuck out. So 1 in 5. So they sweep the Yankees. Now it's 2 out of 3.
Yeah, insanity, dude, insanity. I just saw a question. You think Vladdy hits 50 home runs from Ryan Nativ Dad? Well, let's take a look.
50 homers. Ooh, what's he at now? 51?
No, I think he's at
42. Oh my God, I said 51.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy if he was. 50 homers, that's a lot. He'd have to have probably the craziest 2 weeks of baseball to get 50 dingers. But if we're looking at Vlad, he's got 42 right now. There's like 23 games left.
Some math. I gotta do some math in my head.
You have to do some math. So, I mean, he'd have to hit like 8 dingers in like 23 games or something.
It's possible. I mean, that is 2 to 3 a week.
It is.
That's very possible.
I guess. I mean,
he's been doing that. We've done the Blue Jays Today show. He usually gets that when it's hot.
Right. Yeah, well, he'd have to be very hot, though, because, I mean, that would be... Because I think on pace, that would put you for like 60 or 70 on the year. Wouldn't it? If you get 8,
obviously he had some down, like he was cold that month, but when he was hot, it was like 2 to 3.
Yeah,
it was a lot for home run category.
Honestly, it is possible. It is possible, which is crazy to say. If Guerrero gets 50 dingers, Jesus Christ.
I really hope so.
That would be insanity. So I mean, he's already exceeded expectations for me.
He's done it. He's done the work this year.
Yeah, I remember I was talking preseason. I was like, wow, imagine if he hits 42. And I remember, I think we were talking.
Yeah, because he lost 42 pounds. I remember you said, and coincidentally, that's the amount of home runs he's gonna hit. In my back of my mind, I'm like, I think he won't hit that.
Yeah, dude. Here he is, bro. He did it, man. So, I mean, I hope that he hits more. I hope that he proves me wrong and ends up hitting more. So, I do think he will.
Another question. Steven says, if Jays make the wild card, who's starting?
And and somebody says, I would go Nate Pearson, says Mudasar Warak.
Yeah, and then he goes, oh, it's just that I'm just kidding.
yeah. I would not go.
Could you imagine?
Oh my god, bro. There's nothing that we could do to save Charlie Montoyo.
No.
The only way that he could be saved is if Nate puts up like an wins.
How do you know? Oh, I just trust my guy.
Yeah, he said that he was feeling good today, and
okay,
all right, I guess.
Robbie was just not looking like it today. Okay.
If he actually did know though, like if Nate put up like 7 scoreless, like
wow.
I mean, alright.
I would be sweating my ass that whole time.
Oh, buddy.
Seeing the pitches going wild. Oh my god.
And also too, not only would that like let's say that he does get blown up, that could ruin his career too. Because something like that at a young age, like when you get thrown into a situation like that and you totally blow up your team's postseason chances,
he's scarred.
You're scarred for life, bro. You're scarred for life here in baseball. But I would pitch Robbie
Ray is absolutely hands down going to be the guy.
Yes, he is the locked-in starter unless he goes like totally blow up Central for the next month, basically. But I think that he's locked in almost regardless.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna grab a thing from the back.
Nick, JAYS are playing. Will they sign Semien to a long-term contract? Daryl Adams 331 asks this question. They're trying, dude. They're trying right now. They have reached out to Semien. They're trying to make it happen. The one problem is that Marcus Semien right now has like 36 home runs and like an incredible OPS.
38?
Is it 38?
I gotta check. I remember it being really high. Yeah.
No way. I thought it was 36.
It was a while ago. 38 now, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, he's like 4th right now. Home runs.
889 OPS, crazy slugging.
Yeah.
Basically 100 runs, 99 runs, 90 ribbies.
Dude, look at that. 620 plate appearances. That's most in Major League Baseball.
Wow.
He's had the most at-bats, or plate appearances.
Yeah. So, you know what, dude? The problem is, I don't know if we can afford him, man. Like, this season, when I go to a team and I go, I will play every day, I will get you the most plate appearances, and I will also hit 40 bombs with an OPS of, like, touching 900.
He could get 900 before it's all set
up. Oh, 100%, dude. 100%, man. Yeah, like, this guy's gonna get the absolute bag, and as much as I want to sign him, it's just like, fuck.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. If we do sign him, I cannot complain.
No, I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be bummed by any means.
No.
I'll be very happy.
I would be actually, yes, I would definitely be very happy. I'm just worried about the money. Is it because I know people keep saying Rodgers has money and like we don't. And yes, I'm starting to buy this idea a lot more now. Excuse me. Is that we don't have to sign Vladdy and Bo for another 4 years.
No, I don't think we do
don't
either.
have to.
Yeah, because like, let's face it, right? Are you gonna get a discount on Vlad right now? No. So like the only reason, why would you pay him now, right? Like, just have him be there. Like, yes, you kind of risk. Then later he's like, nah, maybe I'll go somewhere else and try free agency. Yeah. So that is something that you risk. Yeah. But I mean, you just gotta hope that your offer is gonna be good enough 3 years from now. Yeah. And that he's happy with the team. So
I really hope so, man. Because I thought it was the other too. His dad, he played for the Astros half his career, then played for the Angels, and it's like, oh, don't do the same thing, Vlad.
Well, I mean, we'll have to see what happens, right? Like, if he's winning World Series with the Jays,
that's true.
And we offer him $300 million, like, why would you turn that down, sort of thing? It all depends on the state of the team and everything, so it's gonna be tough.
I'm down to buy Robbie and buy Semien and buy Barrios for if we can, the next 3 to 4 years, and then get ready to save money to get back.
Yeah. At the end of the day, dude, I'd rather win a chip and have Vladimir Guerrero go than just have Vladimir Guerrero for the time and never win a chip.
No, you're right. Exactly.
So at the end of the day, the goal here, as much as I love Guerrero, and I remember when Aaron Rodgers was doing his thing with Green Bay, I'm a Rodgers fan, but at my heart, I'm a Green Bay fan. Right. So it's like, I'm a Vladdy fan, but at my heart, I'm a Blue Jays fan. And if it did happen where it's like, for the benefit of the team, we can't sign him back, but we want a chip because we didn't sign him to a long-term extension right now. We want a chip, bro. We want a chip, right? So that's all that matters.
times. I mean, you think about the team in '85 for those old folks out there. It's like the team in '85 is very different than the team in '92 to '93, and they traded for a bunch of guys. So like, if we just build up the assets, we're fine.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be fine.
St. Augustine, who's most likely to break Bond's home run record of 762? Acuna, Tatis, Guerrero, or someone else? No one, dude. I don't think anybody.
You gotta do Roy's or something.
I literally don't think anybody can do that.
Yeah, I honestly, no, I agree. Because, like, first of all, you have to be in nowadays.
Okay, well, let's do the math. There was 762 home runs he got. So let's say that you had a career of 15 years. That would mean if you had a career of 15 years, you'd have to average 51 home runs every single year. If you had a career of 15 years.
Let's assume 20 though, because he had a 22-year career. It's still very possible.
So it's 762 divided by 20. You have to average now 38.1 home runs every year.
Yeah.
For 20 years straight. For 20 years straight.
Yeah.
So that's really hard. So.
Wow, look at Barry Bonds.
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's so stupid, messed up actually.
He's got 3 golds in his baseball.
Yeah, it's so stupid, dude. He's won MVP like 7 times.
Dude, 7 times, 4 in a row.
Yeah.
That was at peak, like, Roy.
Yeah, that is just Barry Bonds was so messed up.
This was when, okay, so wow. Like I'm just like, he hit the 73 home runs, and then like won MVP after that 3 more times.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So stupid, dude. So stupid. Manuel says, is the audio messed up for anyone else? Yeah, let us know, guys. I'm not sure.
We can take a peek here. Let's see.
Who get
won MVP after that 3 more times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little bit out of sync, so let me fix that for you guys.
Yeah, Adam will go deal with that right now while I answer this question from Steven, who asks, who do you think is going to get a bigger contract, Semien, Story, or Bryant? 1 second, sorry. I think, honestly, bigger by how? Average annual value or total length and like money-wise? Because I think Semien might get a higher average annual value than all of those guys. But I think that Chris Bryant could get the most. Because he's still 29, he has won MVP, he's having another great year right now. I mean, like, I would be more than happy to have freaking Chris Bryant on my squad, so... Yeah, I think probably Chris Bryant, but
yeah.
What do you think?
What's the question? Sorry, I was focusing.
It was who do you guys think is going to get a bigger contract, Semien, Story, or Bryant? And I said that Semien's probably going to have the highest average annual value, but Bryant's going to get the most money in total. Is what I said.
Semien most average annual value. You said? Yeah, I would agree. I was going to listen.
Contract, Semien, Story, or Bryant, and I said that Semien's probably gonna have.
I'm troubleshooting as we go, folks.
Adam's doing his best right now, guys. Yeah, sorry, it's a tiny bit out of sync right now, so we apologize for that. We know that echo is a problem. We keep trying to do fix the echo. That's part of the reason why we have now like 2 cameras, so we can get further away from each other and like pull these mics as far as possible. We really just do need a bloody studio, guys.
Yeah.
So subscribe, help us get to the studio, and then I mean podcast and baseball shit all the time.
And any more questions here?
Any more questions?
Audio sounds like your speaker. So that's so weird because like it's hooked up. Like we don't have a speaker coming out of anywhere. You know?
I'm gonna grab a question for the box right now, guys.
BRB. I gotta get close to my computer.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a thing. I'm gonna answer a question. 51 people in here right now. Oh, Star Drew says, Adam, that is good now. Interesting.
Oh, sweet.
Okay. This is a good one from Patrick Ansel. We have kind of talked about this one before, but I want to hear from you guys because, you know, this kind of changes week to week. But Patrick Ansel asks, which pending free agent is priority number 1 to re-sign? I mean, I think even though Semien right now is verging on 40 dingers, 900 OPS, it's still Robbie Ray, man. Like, Robbie Ray is the key here. We're going to see him tonight play against Baltimore. He should annihilate them. What do you think, 10 strikeouts or more?
Yeah, he's getting 10 strikeouts.
Yeah, 100%.
900 OPS. It's still Robbie.
I'm just wondering why it sounds like it's not coming from the microphones at all. That's the only thing that's getting me right now is why does it sound like it's coming out of like a box?
Yeah, he's getting 10 strikeouts.
I don't know, man.
Oh, wow.
Hockey Kid, question, why are we playing George? I have no idea, dude. I'll be honest. I did not think that he looked like he'd be ready to go today. It's been like, what, 3 or 4 days since he's taken the field? But the last time that he played, he did not look like he was ready, man. So maybe they have seen something that is like better. Also, apologies for the camera right now. Adam's doing a thing. But I guess he said that he's good to go. So hopefully that is the case, and we just don't know what's happening. But I swear to God, man, like, he is not helpful to us if he is on the field not, performing at 100%. Because in the end of the day, I will just rather have a Grichuk or a Dickerson there if Springer's going to be like hurt at 50% of what he is capable of doing. So.
Okay, so we'll figure it out after, guys, because I can't really edit it right now. I'm not sure why. Could be we got some new piece of equipment and software, so maybe could not be compatible or some shit, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we will figure it out, guys. We will definitely deal with that for you, so apologies.
So, yeah, why playing George? Yeah, if he's unhealthy, if he looks gross, you back on the bench. Because is Kirk in the lineup tonight? Please tell me he's in the lineup. Because if Kirk's in the lineup, I'm going to be a little bit cheesed.
Let's take a look at the lineup. I know it's a little earlier than we typically do this, but you know what? Let's take a look at what we got going on tonight for the Toronto Blue Jays. Getting the preview going. So the 77 and 62 Toronto Blue Jays will be up against the 45 and 94 Baltimore Orioles.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. And we are going to be playing George Springer leading off, Marcus Semien batting second, Guerrero third, Bichette 4, T.O. 5, Kirk 6.
Good.
Lourdes, Pray to the Lord 7, Jake Lamb 8, and Gerard Dyson 9. So interesting, no Grichuk, no Dickerson today. So
yeah, I don't really understand why Lamb's playing.
Or
why is Lamb
Dyson, because because Lamb's at third base, but Dyson's in center field today. So I don't know why we have Dyson in there and not like a Grichuk or a Dickerson.
Like guys, this is what I don't understand. Like, it's not like you gotta keep them warm. They're just September call-ups.
Yeah.
They're not like gonna help us in the postseason. Why? We don't. They're there in case something happens, or why?
I'm pretty sure that Gerard Dyson's role is exclusively to run the bases.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that I want from him.
And Lamb comes in when an injury happens.
Yeah, literally. But either way, that's our lineup today, and we do have Robbie Ray taking the mound. So I mean, I'm still feeling very good. That top 7 is juicy, dude. Like all the way from Springer to Lourdes, and hopefully Springer is good. He's gonna be DHing today, so that's something. Like, I will take that. I'm gonna take that.
Okay, great.
Question from Saint D'Augustine: Universal DH will be in place soon enough. So could these young guys who are already hitting 40 home runs a season not play for 20 years and hit around 40 plus homers a season? Bam, 800 home runs. Well, the thing is though, like, how would a universal DH help them hit more dingers though? You know?
Like, it will help in play soon. These guys could, like, in the NL you're talking about?
I think he's talking just in general. But yeah, I don't see how a universal DH helps us do that.
Yeah.
Like, I guess.
I mean, you'll add NL homers, they'll get more. AL won't change.
Yeah.
AL's not going to change at all.
Yeah.
NL will get more homers as a collective unit.
Because the thing is, I'd still play Vladdy at first.
It doesn't affect the AL at all. Like, we're good. We're going to be the exact same. It's the NL teams we're looking at.
Huh. Interesting.
No.
A-Rod had the best chance, but him getting caught derailed that. Yeah, well, that's the thing, guys. Like, anybody who's anywhere close to freaking Barry Bonds level, like a Mark McGwire or, Sammy Sosa, the roids were going, right? And same with A-Rod as well, right? Like, several times. So, that's the thing. Like, a body is not meant to hit 39 home runs for 20 years straight. Like, that's a lot of dingers.
You just got to be more talented, I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, because, it totally is. I mean, Tatis was on pace to get 60, 70 home runs when healthy.
That is true, dude. That is true,
He could do it.
You basically, I mean, you'd have to be I mean, generational. You have to be generational.
Yeah, like Tatis, you know, like Tatis when healthy would be leading the league in home runs. I mean, probably he would be leading.
Probably, dude.
You know,
Yeah,
'cause he's right there.
Yeah, he is very good at the dingers, man. That's the thing. Yeah, he's played like 200 less at bats and like still right fucking there. So.
Yeah.
Tatis is a monster, man. He's like freaking amazing.
Exactly. All right, grab something from the box. Okay. So guys, also for our live, I'm going to fix the mics. I think I know what it is, but I can't troubleshoot it without like totally messing up the show. So I'm gonna fix it in our intermission.
Yes.
Oh, this one's an older one.
What is it?
This one's a really old one. By Marcus Sylvia. Besides bullpen, what positions do we need to add at the trade deadline?
Oh wow, man. That is an old one.
That's an old one.
Well, if you had to answer that now, what would you say?
If it was like a trade deadline coming up now?
Yeah, like we can still add stuff.
Our team is so good. Like, maybe another outfielder.
I would say a third base guy,
True, yeah.
or just more bullpen.
That's
like just
true,
more
yeah.
bullpen, honestly. You know, that's the thing, right? Like you can never have. If this season has taught me anything, guys, anything at all, you can never have too much bullpen. And I don't care if your name is Chapman, Romano, Kirby Yates, freaking Josh Hader. I don't trust you. You could blow this thing up. We need more bullpen. At any moment, they could just totally suck now.
I'm so happy Merriweather's back.
Yeah, dude.
I'm so happy.
Merriweather, man. Has he played? He hasn't played yet, though, has he?
I don't have my phone on me,
Has
but
Merriweather pitched yet?
I feel like we would know if he pitched.
Yeah, I don't think he's pitched yet.
I haven't. I'll be honest. The last two games haven't been watching. We've been doing other streams.
Yeah, well, sadly, yesterday we did our
football stream.
We were keeping up with it, but we didn't get to watch like intently. So we're gonna be watching intently today with you guys. So that will be a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably go out and get a third baseman because no more Espinal.
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
Like,
yeah, we just have like Smith playing there now, and then like who's playing there today?
It's Lamb, dude.
Lamb.
It's Lamb. Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, like these are not the type of guys that I want. You know.
This is a nobody.
Yeah, if it was Espinal, I'd be like, all right, we're fine. Like we're good.
Yeah.
We don't need to trade for anything.
Yeah.
You know, unless we can make a clear upgrade at a position, why would I do that?
Right. Yeah, I agree. Maybe third base then. We'd go trade for Chris Bryant.
Yes.
We'd go trade for
the
Chris
Blue Jays
Bryant.
go acquire Chris Bryant. Hey, I've been saying, guys, I mean, we're always talking about Semien and stuff, but like Chris Bryant, he'll be a free agent after this year too. I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it, like average annual value would be less on Chris Bryant, but the years would be more.
Probably, dude, but I'd be okay with giving the years more because he is 29 years old. Like, when you pull up Chris Bryant's baseball reference page, Mr. Chris Bryant, let's see what he's doing this year. I mean, 849 OPS and 883 career OPS. 29 years of age.
Pretty nice.
This is a pretty good resume, Mr. Chris Bryant.
Wow, 883.
Yeah, exceptional on base numbers, dude. And I mean, like, he does, like, just overall production is great. So, heck to the yes. Give me some Chris Bryant, baby.
Chris Bryant. Yeah.
I would take a Chris Bryant very happily. Would you guys take a Chris Bryant? I want him.
I'll get him. Yeah, I mean, then, you can put anybody at second base. I mean, well, whatever. As long as they're good defensively.
And I would be okay with signing Chris Bryant until he's like, 35 or some shit.
Right.
Like, that would be...
Can we, though?
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. That was like the George Springer signing.
Exactly, right? Like, we can't get another guy like
Can't
that.
get another George Springer. Let's just get them all.
Yeah, everyone come take pay cuts and come to Toronto. It's just not possible. Every time I think about it, though, it's like in the offseason, you gotta remember that we're Canadian and there's taxes involved.
Yeah.
There's taxes.
Yeah.
More taxes involved.
I hate the stupid taxes, man. Nick and Adam, would you re-sign if you were Roger Semien, same amount of money as Springer and same term, even though if Springer didn't keep getting hurt, he would have better numbers?
Oh, like a 156
6 years, 150. Okay, here's the one problem, dude. Here's the one problem. I don't know how much money we have to go. if I saw that and I was like, okay, we can do this, but then we cannot sign any more bullpen guys this offseason. We probably can't trade for somebody with a big contract. Then I'd say no. But if we can just do it and just to do it,
obviously, yes, I want him back. I just don't know about the money.
Yeah.
We need to get somebody on the show who knows about their money
exactly
situation.
how much money.
How much money do they have?
And how much? And not only how much do they have, but how much are they actually willing to spend?
Yes.
Because I mean, teams can have money and just be greedy as all heck and not want to spend it.
No, that's true.
So
I mean, Rodgers in the past has been super greedy.
That's the thing.
But now I think Atkins is convincing them that if you spend money, we make money.
Yes, and I do think too. I mean, they should make a lot of money next year because COVID should be hopefully a bye-bye, non-factor anymore. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, all the games so far have been basically sold out to COVID standards. So I mean, and when you win, and in Toronto. And actually, even my girlfriend brought this up to me. It's when Toronto Blue Jays are winning, everybody hops on. It's no one talks about them unless they're winning.
Yeah.
So it's when that happens, I remember there were sold out games of 50,000 for the entire year. That's crazy. What?
Yeah, I mean, they have to win, guys. They have to win.
Yeah.
So.
That's it. So buy the good players and you win.
Yeah.
That's it.
Question: if the Jays were to win the World Series this season, what teams would you want to see the Jays beat en route to the championship? I would like to. You know what? I'm satisfied with what we've done to New York. I'm actually satisfied. I feel like we've done them enough. The 4-game series there, that was good. They're reeling now. They're upset with themselves. Yeah. So I want to knock Boston out in the wild card. I want to knock them out. And then who would we go up against?
We'd probably go up against the Rays because they're going to finish with the best record.
Probably.
So we have to beat the Rays.
You know what?
I wanted to.
I would want to knock them out.
I want to beat them.
I would want to knock out the goddamn Rays.
Yeah.
And then I'd also, after that, I'd want to knock out the Houston
Astros, yes. I'd want to beat the Houston Astros.
I'd want to knock out the Houston Astros. And then I probably want to knock off the Dodgers, man.
Yeah,
because
beat the Dodgers.
That would just feel amazing.
That's a statement.
That's a statement, right? Obviously, it's if my ideal thing. There are other teams that I like better than these guys, but I mean, fuck the Dodgers for trading for everybody.
No, exactly. I want to beat the Rays because fuck you.
Because I hate the Rays. I hate the Tampa Bay Rays.
Why are you good?
I hate the city of Tampa Bay so goddamn much.
This
with a burning passion.
This extends to football.
Yeah, this extends to football. This extends to hockey too. Why do you have to be so good at goddamn everything? It's unfair. And the thing is too, it's what is this city? Do you guys even have fans? Nobody,
no, they don't.
No one even cares about you. So stop.
They still win, and they have no money to win with. And they're still doing it. Yeah. And then Houston, obviously, for cheating. And then LA, because they won last year. Because if we beat LA, the entire MLB, all fans, everybody is looking at the Toronto Blue Jays. Legit.
Yeah. Also, AJ show, I'm sorry, man. I just had to get that off my chest. Tampa Bay has done me dirty in too many different goddamn sports.
He's again, guys, Green Bay fan is Nick. Beat them in the NFC
and then we just had to
Championship.
watch them last night, steal my money away in the last 60 seconds. Bastards.
Rays are good. I don't hate them. I mean, that's why you hate people, right? Because they're good.
Because they punished me, dude. They've hurt me too many a time.
Question: Vladdy hitting 50? Oh yeah, we
were
got
talking about this earlier, and we said serious possibility, but the kid has got to stay this level of hot. For the remainder of the year. Question: isn't it too bad we can't knock out KC and Texas? LOL.
Well, you know what? What feels even better, my friend?
They're not even gonna be there.
They're not even there.
No.
And we are. We rebuilt so fast, and they're still in the pits. That's how great it feels.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they're not even anywhere close to our level right now. So, we can just derive satisfaction from knowing that they're nowhere near where we are.
Not even close.
No.
Not even close.
No. So, yeah, I want to beat the Rays, I want to beat the Astros, and I want to beat the freaking Dodgers.
Yeah.
Those would be the squads. Now, the ideal thing would be to, Boston, and then it would have to be the Rays. Actually, yeah. Who would you rather play, the White Sox or the Astros? Like, who do you think would be easier?
Who would be easier?
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of
It's because they're very similar,
Yeah,
those
it's just a
teams.
coin flip.
I feel like my gut's saying Houston for some reason. I don't know why.
You know what? I think honestly though that, and I don't mean to be rude about this or anything, but I do believe that I am also ignorant, and I'm about to say like I think partly it's because I'm kind of ignorant towards all of their young starting pitchers.
Yeah.
Because like I know that they have some elite guys, but nobody has impacted me like a Lance Lynn.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Like, yeah, I know they have Luis Garcia. That's one of their best guys on their team. But it's like, okay, like we have Alec Manoa. It's like that's another young good guy, you know. Okay, so whereas White Sox, you have Rondon, and you have Lance Lynn.
Granted, Lance Lynn hurt right now, so who knows? Maybe he's a shell of him former. So
who knows?
Could be. Where do you live? Says Parker. We live downtown Toronto, big guy.
That's right.
Of course, we're Toronto natives.
That's right. So guys.
Oh wow, there's a minute left.
I know, right? I was gonna say, like, guys, last final questions in the chat. We're about to go and switch over. We have another live stream. We're gonna watch along with you guys the Baltimore Orioles game right over there on TV. We're gonna do some set switches. We're gonna fix up the mics.
Yes.
So don't go anywhere, guys. 30-minute interval. If you have any questions, let us know. Last final chance.
Yeah, last final chance, bro. Who do you think? What do you think the final score is gonna be tonight?
Who's pitching for them?
They have a guy named Ellis who actually has a 2.16 ERA. But I mean, I don't think that this is a long, like 16.2 innings. So, I mean, like he's only played like very minimally.
I'm gonna say because Ray's gonna dominate. Maybe give up a couple runs. I think Ray's gonna give up one run. It's gonna be Cedric Mullins who's gonna be involved in that.
Sure, yeah.
And I think it's gonna be 5-1 Blue Jays. Yeah,
5-1
I'm feeling
Blue
good.
Jays.
5-1 Blue Jays.
Okay, cool.
There we go. Saying what major changes are to come this offseason. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be a video. We're gonna talk about. We don't have enough time to talk about that. That's gonna be a video. Nick, do we have Barrios on contract for next year?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, man. I'm very happy for it, and that is a guy who I want to be extending, which we need to be talking more about. Right
really
now.
quick, I'll condense it. But Giant says how many wins do you think Jays are gonna get at the end of this year?
I think they have roughly 23 games left. We're at 77 right now, so 100. I don't know, probably like 91 or something.
90. I'm gonna say 90. I'm gonna say 92.
Yeah,
92.
There you go. 92 wins. All right, guys, we're gonna see you in half an hour. I'm gonna try to suck back some food in me, and we're gonna get these this live set up and ready to go, and then we're gonna watch Robbie Ray dominate the Baltimore Orioles. So thanks for tuning in with our wine and wine. I didn't drink too much wine because I drank a crap load yesterday, but I'll be dipping into it in the live.
Yeah, absolutely. Me too, guys.
See you